The situation with the lady that my husband took to the club should have been over. Well, I thought it was over because when he FaceTimed her, she was like, "You have a wife?" Well, bad. She hung up the phone and we didn't hear from her again. But apparently it wasn't. So this is part six. You know, um, my husband, he had work all night the following week, and he came and he crashed. And I have access to his phone. While he's sleeping, I see a message pop up and be like, "Oh, you need to come and get your stuff from my house, okay? Since you didn't tell me that you had a wife, it's all good, but your stuff can't stay in my house because I'm trying to move on." I'm like, "Oh, okay. I'm gonna go get it for him." So I just left him sleeping. I got in the phone. I just look at the addresses. I seen the one that was more repetitive, and I went to the address. I got there, and sure enough, I went and rang the doorbell, and she came downstairs. She opened the door. She was like, "What you doing here?" I said, "You texted my husband to come and get his stuff. He's my soulmate. He's my husband. We are one. If you want him to come and get his stuff, I can come and get his stuff. But that's why I'm here. If you want to ask, you acting like you don't know why I'm here. If you text him, you're basically texting me. No, you got nerve." I said, "I got nerve. Do you want to give my husband stuff? Do you want my husband stuff to be out of your house so you can move on, or you have other intentions?" She was like, "Well, ma, I ain't gotta listen to you, but you need to step off my property before I call the police." I was like, "Call the police for what? You called me here." She's like, "No, I didn't call you here. I told your husband to come and get his stuff. He brought it here. You didn't bring it here." I said, "He brought it here because you guys were seeing each other. Now that y'all clearly broke up on the phone, remember when he FaceTimed you? Y'all clearly broke up on the phone, and you're saying that you're trying to move on. So why are you trying to make this complicated? Like you have, it's more like you have the intentions for him to come here so that you can seduce him and stuff like that. I know y'all women can't get enough of my husband, but since you already broke up with him, which is good, it's actually good for you. You can find your own man now. You should go ahead and give me his stuff, be woman enough, put your big panties on, and move on like you said. Don't play no game." She was like, "I don't have to give it to you if I don't want to, so please get off my property." Like I said, I was like, you still want my man, but you're not gonna get him back because he already promised that he's not gonna mess with you." She was like, "It don't matter what you say right now. All I'm asking is get off my property." I was like, "You funny. I thought I was gonna come here and meet my husband's stuff in front of your door. I thought you was woman enough to own up to your words and just throw it out the window, throw it off your driveway, throw it in the street. I'll pick it up. I'll pick it up. If you clearly want to move on, I can step off your property, get in my car, and you can put it in front of the door as you should have if you really trying to move on. Well, you ain't going to tell me what to do. If you want your husband to get his stuff, well, you're going to have to leave and have him come and get his stuff." I'm like, I say, he's not coming back in your life. So you may as well put that stuff out. If you don't put it out, no problem. Sell it on Facebook Marketplace so you can get paid for your pain and suffering, or give it to your new boyfriend. Since you can't find a really good man that'll be yours, it seems like you just pick up anybody whether they marry it or not.